All right. Let's go. Actually, I'm pretty full today. Also today I met with the psychologist. Actually, not a psychologist, psychotherapist. I don't know. My impression of him is all right. I guess I have an impression of him that's just okay. Hey, hello Anna, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my impression of that psychotherapist is just okay. Well, we will see how it goes this time. Well, he tells me that with him it's gonna go for like 6 months to a year. Like at the minimum. Which is just like so fucking long. I don't know if I can go for this long, but apparently like 6 months to a year is already very short. Hey, hello, I could welcome. Damn, you fucked up a drawing. Well, if you drew digitally, if you were to draw digitally, you will be able to correct it pretty easily, so maybe you should invest in a digital tablet. It looked too young for the clothing. I mean, that's a problem. You should just scan. You should just scan the drawing and correct it digitally. A lot of professional artists do this. Like they just draw on paper, then they scan it into a computer, then they modify it according to their client's needs. Yeah, what I don't like when I met with the psychotherapist today, I just felt like I shouldn't talk about I just felt like I shouldn't talk about my problems because, you know, for this first session, it's mostly to just meet him. Well, I didn't pay anything. This is just like a free session to kind of get to know what's gonna happen. So yeah, it's like,
hey man, is my friend autistic?
I don't know. I feel like 6 months to a year is too much of a commitment, so
I'm starting to think she might be.
I don't know. And it's also pretty expensive. It's like $200 a session. So if I meet him like once per week, that's like $10,000 a year. But honestly though, that's worth it. You know, because health is the most important thing. Yeah, I could redraw it. Anna, is your friend autistic? Well, hello Angelina. You always see me on YouTube front page. Well, I have never seen you before. Have I seen you? Well, maybe. Well, welcome. I didn't know you existed. But like Anna, that's funny. I don't know. I don't know if she's autistic. How am I supposed to know? And someone drawing a 17-year-old girl. I mean,
17-year-old girl character on
I don't even see a problem with anything like that.
When the comments called them out.
I mean, people who are just like who are obsessed about characters' age, they are just mentally ill. Like they are narcissistic virtue signalers.
Yes, that is. I mean, a 17-year-old.
So
not really an issue.
Their opinions just don't matter because the kind of people who complain about these issues, they are like moralists. And you do not want to listen to moralists. You never listen to moralists. Just never. If someone has a problem with what you're doing, they are just wrong. They don't want to see you happy. Well, so yeah.
With drawings, you can't really tell the difference between ages 16 through the mid-20s.
Yet, I don't like how today he was late by 5 minutes. I just fucking hate when people are late. But that could also be because like I also hold myself to a pretty high standard when it comes to being late. I don't like being late, so I also don't want other people being late. And today that guy he's just late by 5 minutes, and I was almost wondering if he's gonna join the meeting or not. If I got ghosted, so that's pretty like impolite. Like why is he late? But I know that's just not an issue at all. All right. No, that is a big deal. I mean, you should arrive at least 5 minutes in advance. If you're not arriving 5 minutes in advance, what are you even doing? Right. Like, that's the basic respect I give to other people, and other people should also do the same. Like, be on time, that's very important for me. I always arrive early. Unless it's for my college classes, because who the fuck cares about whether you're earlier or not when you're going to classes? When it's for a meeting, I always arrive early. So I just find it very unprofessional that he is arriving late. Yeah. And so yeah, anyways, I just met him. I just talked to him about stuff, and I just began talking to him about like what he's gonna do during the therapy. Apparently he has like a clinic, and his clinic has multiple psychologists, and he was trying to like get another psychologist, get another like psychotherapist to handle me, but you know, I saw him on the website that recommends psychologists, so of course I'm gonna pick him. I'm not gonna pick some other assistant or whatever. Hey, welcome back. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Anna, if no one ever watched me,
no one ever saw a single stream.
I mean,
not longer motivated to make stream.
If no one ever watches me, I would feel even more free to do whatever I want on stream.
Oh hey, Hollow.
Because right now I'm kind of I kind of want to stream games also on my channel, but I feel like at this point I'm just drawing. So I feel like stream myself playing games would just feel weird to other people, but if no one was watching, I would just stream everything I do on my computer here. So yeah, if no one watches me, it would actually be better because I would just feel more freedom to do whatever I want here. Yeah, also when people are watching and leaving comments, it's good. I enjoy talking with people, but what happens sometimes is that there are things I want to talk about, but since there are like people talking, I kind of just like forget about what I want to talk. So if no one watches, I will be more free to talk about the topic I have in mind. I could create a gaming channel, but I also kind of want to just like keep one channel. Well, I do have a second channel, but I'm not too sure what. I'm not too sure about what.
I mean, the only reason I stayed here was because
I'm gonna
of knowing
do.
I can comment and that you can respond back.
And
that's why I like
you wouldn't care. Yeah, for sure. But also like when I'm playing games, I'm just like too focused on playing games, so I don't really respond. I don't really respond back. That's also another problem. Like I'm too focused, so it's kind of boring. Because yeah, like with drawing, I guess it's gotten to a point where it's kind of automatic. Like I'm just kind of drawing automatically, so I can respond to comments without any problem. Like it's not really taking attention away from me drawing, but I am like not great at video games, right? Video games I have to like fully focused. I have to fully focus. Oh, Hollow, I appreciate that. Well, thank you for drawing at the same time as I do. Let's draw together. Yeah, so I scheduled. Apparently, there's a difference between a psychotherapist and a psychologist.
Really? Damn.
So a psychologist can diagnose you, whereas a psychotherapist cannot diagnose you with stuff. Yeah, Holo has been here for a long time.
Maybe around 6 months.
I don't quite remember when he joined, but yeah, I feel like Holo has been here for quite a long time. I appreciate you sticking with me. 8 months. Oh wow, 8 months.
8 months.
Time passes very, very quickly.
All the OGs are gone.
All the OGs are gone. Well, people come and go, honestly. You are the OG.
Onigiri, random bunny.
Holo has been since stream 222. Wait, what stream is this? This is like 400 something? Yeah, almost 200 days. Well, I mean, Lanka is still here though. I talk to Lanka a lot. I talk to her like in private, just not on stream. But yeah, Rainy is gone, but Onigiri is still here though.
I have been here since stream 2.
Onigiri is not dead. He's still here quite often.
#245 asterisk.
Ako, you've been here since 245. Wow. Yeah, so you've also been here for a long time. That's like sub 300.
Onigiri and option pop in occasionally.
Anna, do you want to start streaming? It sounds to me like you are thinking about starting a channel or something.
And WoW didn't know you guys were so old.
But when I first started, like no one is commenting, like, but I was really fucking stressed. So
I stopped streaming. I stopped enjoying it, so why continue?
So yeah, actually what was really stressful was when like
I ain't old.
When I had like 0 viewers, but just some randoms occasionally popped in. It's just really weird when there's only just like one person, but that person is like a random is like just some random, and I don't know who they are. I don't like that situation. And also at first I did not know like how to handle that. At first I just didn't know I should ban anyone who seems weird. So I just allowed all these weirdos to stay, which just made me pretty which just bothered me, which made me very annoyed. But nowadays I just ban whoever seems annoying.
NVM, I don't fight with uneducated children.
So that has made streaming a lot more pleasant for me.
Like you started spamming Gen Alpha meme. Hollow, I got the ban hammer.
So spamming Gen Alpha memes. Hey, hello episode, welcome. Bammy. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Yeah.
And I have the internet.
So
something your old ass never used.
So kind of important to ban weird people, because they just make it very...
Love the perspective.
They just make streaming very unpleasant. Thank you, episode.
But it's all
I appreciate
good,
it.
I'll walk you
yeah, this pose would have been pretty hard to me, like before, but I guess nowadays it's not. Somehow it's not as bad. Somehow it's more.
Hollow,
it's more easy now.
Something you won't ever know the luxury of.
Oh yeah, episode. Have you ever posted your face online before? Like I never posted my face online, like ever. I never showed my face to anyone I talked to online. Aku.
Well, it's a good thing.
Hear a math joke. Yeah, for sure. Oh, episode you have. Well, I also did yesterday. I showed my face to someone who only knows me online. I was so fucking stressed when I did that.
Here is one.
But yeah, it was not... Turned out to not be as scary. Lol, Aku, here's one. I guess like what I confessed. No, I did not confess.
Ew.
I just showed someone my face, but because like I am
my first name
I am
is
just
so
like
irregular
very,
that not only
because
would
of all
strive
the
to say
looks
it,
max and
but you'd be able
shit
to find me.
that's going on online. I'm just like pretty insecure about my appearance.
Also, I keep cutting
But yeah, yesterday I was testing out my Zoom camera. So like I was testing out my webcam for a Zoom meeting because I was gonna like meet with my psychologist today, and I was gonna turn on the camera. So yeah, I just look at myself in the webcam and I just noticed I don't really look that bad. I actually looks pretty good.
I just remembered.
So I just suddenly got the urge to show people my face, and I just showed someone my face.
Hollow check description.
Someone that I talk to a lot, my face. What? Hollow, you gave out your legal last name in a stream before? Really?
Cameras don't give a good representation of your actual self.
I mean, is your name like Smith?
They make people look
John
fatter
Smith.
than what they actually are. Bugcat stare side eye.
Episode, they make people look fatter. Yeah, that's the thing. So usually I look pretty bad in a camera. Paige. And you're not white. But Paige is like a white people last name though. Ka
almost said it. Akulor, one of my last names, used to be paid.
Ka something. Yeah, Anna, I feel pretty good about my face. I guess I also lost more weight, so like my face doesn't look that fat in the camera anymore. At least from that angle. So I just felt good enough to show my face, and yeah, she reacted very positively to it. So yeah, that's good. Because I've always been very insecure about my appearance. Like when I was younger, I was very fat. And yeah, after I lost weight, I just look a lot better now. Another thing is that my acne has also disappeared. And my face just looks so much better once I lost weight and lost my acne. And like acne is literally just like the way I stopped having acne is literally I just wash my face every day with a face wash. Because before I didn't use a face wash. I was just washing my face with normal soap. Because I thought that washing my face, washing the oil away would like destroy the protective layer on my face. But now I realize that it's actually good to wash your face with like a salicylic acid cleanser. Something else I do is to change my body. No, not my body. Change my pillowcase. So I change my pillowcase like once every few days, because like the oil and dead skin that accumulates on your pillowcase. So I'm someone who sleeps on the side a lot. So when I sleep on the side, I notice that one side of my face has a lot more acne on than the other side, and that's the side where it's touching the pillow. So once I started changing my pillow every few days, it kind of stopped. Hollow I have acne. It's just CeraVe. It's like the most popular skincare brand.
Anna, you aren't a dude, are you?
Anna, you're sort of skinny fat. You don't have a lean stomach. Well, yeah, that is a problem. With like losing weight, it's like stomach.
Bro, my name.
Like stomach is always the last place where you lose fat. So yeah. Yeah, like even now, like even after losing so much fat, losing so much weight.
I didn't know Rajat was a dude.
I feel like my face and belly is still kind of fat, even though like people around me do say that my face look quite lean.
We got a female. Oh,
but I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of fat. Anymore. But like sometime when I look in the mirror, I just feel like I look so good. So that's
But I'm glad to know.
so that's kind of weird. Because like there are times when I look good in the mirror
Time for you to do the thing.
in certain angles, but sometimes I just look pretty bad. I notice it's always like during the evening. Like in the morning, I always look kind of weird because like when you're sleeping, I guess the gravity kind of like affects the fluid on your face. So it makes your face look puffy. But in the afternoon, I guess all the fluid on your face just like gets away.
Freak out, cause a scary woman is here.
Just gets away because of gravity during the day. So in the evening, your face just looks leaner. But yeah, a problem right now. It's that
this is the reason why I pretend to be a guy on internet.
I just can't eat as much as before. And I help you. What do you mean? It's just Aku being weird. Stop being so weird. Yeah, but I guess I feel like talking about this because I just saw a video about looks maxing about this guy who's called Clavicular.
Just the mean ones.
And he's like taking math. And like he's been taking testosterone since he was like 13. And he now has become infertile because of it, which is crazy.
Don't worry, I have a GF and Hollow is
so
not able to
like
date.
the looks maxing community is very, very bad. And like it's bad because it's just full of men trying to meet the standard of other men. Like because they are trying to improve their appearance, right? But the looks maxing community is full of men, so it's full of men making up some arbitrary standards for other men to conform to. Except they don't know any woman, so they don't actually know what women want. So like they just have all these abomination of. So like their whole beauty standard is like a fucking abomination. So yeah.
Why do you even have to act weird, bro? Bugcat stares.
Yeah, episode. Like it's legit the gayest thing ever because like it's full of men trying to meet other men's beauty standards. It's like they want to impress other men. And they also hate women because they're incels. Like white incels. They're also racist. So it's like the worst people ever. It's like full of white, racist white dudes who want to attract other racist white dudes. So like it's like the gayest thing ever. All the average fitness forum. Yeah, for real.
Sounds like the average
but yeah,
fitness
like it just goes to show how detached from reality these people are.
Weird? Wait, do people see me as a weirdo?
Like and it pains me to say this, but I guess I also kind of fell into the rabbit hole because like 2 years ago during the summer, I saw a looks maxing video, right? And after I saw it, YouTube just kept recommending me more looks maxing videos. And then it started recommending me all these like black pill incel videos, and I kind of just went down the whole rabbit hole. And what kind of started pulling me out from it was like there was this guy who was just making black pill videos about how it's over, right? But after watching his videos, I realized that he is in high school. So like he keeps saying about how it's over for him and he's reaching the unk phase.
I don't know why I am.
He's reaching like unk. Yeah. And then he's in high school. Like in one of his videos, he says he's in high school. I thought he was like, I thought he was in his 30s for him to like to think that everything is over, but he's like in fucking high school. And he also talks about he will never get sex even though he's in high school. And
3 jobs does that to people.
Yeah.
And that's another step for me to become more normal.
So that just made me realize how ridiculous this whole thing is. And on top of that, he's also Indian. So I do not understand these. I don't understand when like there are other races who are in these racist white supremacist forums, because like these these incel communities, they literally think that if you're not white, you're a subhuman. So why would someone who's not white be in these communities? That just makes no sense.
Anyway, I gotta empty trash.
That's kind of the equivalent of like, you have a lion club. So the club is full of lions, but you are like a deer, and as a deer you just join a lion club, or I guess like you're like a dying animal, and you go to like a hyena club. It's just not great. Actually, this is like too small, so I'm gonna have to resize it. So yeah, meeting with that psychologist again tomorrow. Not psychologist, he's a psychotherapist. I didn't know what was the difference. So there are 3 types of mental health professional. The first one is psychiatrist.
Man, they guessed I was a girl when I
psychiatrist is basically for those who use meds. So if you're a schizo, or if you have autism, ADHD, whatever, you need to see a psychiatrist who will give you meds. Or if you're like bipolar. Psychologists and psychotherapists are basically the same, except psychologists, they can diagnose you with problems, while psychotherapists cannot. Anna, when you said you need a better skincare, well, I also said I need a better skincare. But nowadays with like the looks maxing trend, it's like more men are getting into skincare. But also like there's a lot of resistance about skincare from men. Because like when I first started getting into skincare and I started buying like moisturizers, my mom was against it because she thought that skincare was only for women, and like men should not like use skincare stuff. So, well, obviously now she's more open about it, but just to show how much resistance there is about skincare for men, like, yeah. I guess this is a cultural thing. So that's also why like looks maxing is so popular, because traditionally it's just not masculine for men to care about their appearance. But of course, what happens in dating apps is that looks is all that matters in dating apps. And since nowadays a lot of dating happens in dating apps, a lot of men are just realizing that, oh, looks is actually important. Looks is actually important. So just men start obsessing over appearance, and as usual, there are like those who go to the extreme.
That's such a strange take. That's like saying
side, and they just start bone smashing. Roll bonus, yeah, that's so weird. That is very weird, but that's like how people think. That's how my mom thinks as well. And it's also like makeup is for women, even though like every male actor basically wears makeups. Yeah, I kind of blame the toxic masculinity culture from like, I don't know, the 2000s, where they're all about like masculine men, even though there's nothing masculine about having bad skin. Welcome back, Hollow. I could use lotion. I mean, that's good. Honestly, like the only skincare product I only really use is face wash, and also a moisturizer.
Bro, Akyunshi, when you said we got a female,
I also use like retinoid, but I don't use it very often, because when I use retinoid stuff, it just kind of destroys my skin for a few days. Like I get mad acne and skin irritations once I put retinoid stuff on my skin, even though it's good. It's supposedly good for the skin. Lol, Anna. Actually, I thought the same. Like when he's like, "We got a female," that did sound like a basement dweller kind of thing. What, Hollow? You never used lotions? Maybe you should start though. So yeah. I don't feel like it's really a problem that a psychotherapist cannot diagnose, because I already got diagnosed with social anxiety from my previous psychologist. So I don't need another diagnosis. And I don't really believe I have any other problem. Well, except like seasonal depression. Yeah, my seasonal depression is pretty bad, but it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, seems like psychotherapist is just like talking. It's just talking, which is okay. But the problem is it takes so long. It takes so long. 6 months to a year to fully heal. And I know that, like in psychology, like when you're getting like help, 6 months to a year is actually incredibly fast. Because you have like years of trauma, you have like decades of trauma, and you need to heal all of it. What,
female
Aku? You used to
derogatory.
freak
Is that
out.
the
I
right
mean,
word?
there's like a lot of women here, though. I would guess it's about 50-50. If someone comes here, if like a new person comes here, I would guess it's about 50-50. Because like
You too might be
in
twinning with the
Japan,
same
for
type of
example,
sentence, phrasing.
in art school, it's like 90% woman. So if you see an artist in Japan, chances are it's a woman. Even if they're drawing porn, doesn't matter what they draw. Chances are it's gonna be a woman. But I don't know about like Western, how the West goes. I think here it's I
Rain
would
and
I would think it's more 50-50. But I still feel like there would be more I would still think there are more women than men in like art. Twinning the same type of sentence phrasing. What do you mean? Twinning. Twins. Also, I've never seen someone say zaddy. Say zaddy before. Even though apparently Gen Alphas say it a lot. Like
I usually mimic people.
Like someone was disguising as like a monster for Halloween at like a haunted house, and one of the kid just got so scared, and the kid just started calling him a zaddy. Lol.
The fuck is a zaddy?
Lol got spooked to become fruity. Yeah, what's a zaddy? It's like a daddy. But for Gen Alphas.
Yeah, it isn't. Gen Z verb. It's like
A zaddy. Zadty. Zam. But yeah, I don't even know when people started saying tween, but I also started saying tween now. And like daddy has become very sexualized. Has become so sexualized that once you become parents, maybe you need to have your kids call you tween instead of daddy.
I'm leaving OMG, I'm so donny.
What? Anna, you need to leave. Alright. Bye bye. Yeah.
That's my dog for real.
Yeah, I could. Well, I don't think it's a problem because like when I just like stopped using the internet for a while, once I came back, I just didn't know what any of these words mean. But after a while, now whenever I hear some brain rot phrases, I just understand everything. There's nothing I don't understand anymore. I am just up to date with all the slangs. Girting. Yogurt. Girt. Yo. Yo, I'm girting. Lol. Yeah, also crypto. Crypto is weird. because I thought it kind of died, but now
Rain
it's
ain't got
still
that skibbity riz.
now it's still
Can't
very
get any
popular.
bitches. Wait, that isn't the same shit.
So yeah, that's crazy.
New though.
And there are still people who are holding GameStop stocks. So even though like GameStop and like
Did you know
all these
Aqua
random
is
meme
decent
stocks,
therapist?
they're basically dead and are never recovering. There are still people holding it. And to think that GameStop is like in 2019, so they've been holding GameStop stocks for like 7
Now I got
years.
67 on my mind.
I mean, Skibidi Toilet is actually
Next
good
stream,
though.
we are gonna watch Skibbity Toilet full series.
You should watch Skibidi Toilet. You got 6, 7 on your mind.
Guys, I think we
6, 7. But like the community is like full of kids. So like there are kids making Skibidi Toilet porn. And like whenever there's like a female character in the Skibidi Toilet scene, people just obsess over that female character. Because like the kind of people who watch Skibidi Toilet is like full of Gen Alpha kids. So like they're just like horny
I am done
about
with the brain
about
rot
this
talk.
this
They come up
stuff,
with stuff too fast.
which I find pretty weird. But honestly, when I was a kid,
Okay,
I
let me
was
watch
also
it.
horny about like a lot of like characters from shows. So honestly, that should be kind
If
of
I don't make
normal.
it back,
But I guess nowadays with the internet, we just see them a lot more
the fuck? What
more
next? We
prominently.
going to start
Yeah, I
sexualizing
could
numbers?
like every show with every like kids
Sell my
show with like
organs on the
female
dark web.
characters, you're gonna see porn of them. But also because kids are just like online now, so you can see what the kids are doing, whatever they're doing. Sell your organs. Yeah, let's sell your organs. But
Before
we
I
should
leave,
check
I
if
have
you
to
have
say-
rabies though. I watched the chubby emu video about so some guy he was taking supplements for like 14
You can't even
years.
stop kids anymore.
But
We'll
the
find a way to
problem is
get
that
on
the
the
supplement he's taking is not some ordinary vitamin. It's some
Or-
like yeah, it's some weird vitamin that it's some weird supplement that people are promoting, and that supplement contains heavy metal. So what happens is that after a decade of taking that supplement, his kidneys
You got
just
a girl
shut
by surviving
down.
a car accident. Mad Riz low key.
His kidneys are just shut down because of all the heavy metal. So he had to go to the hospital to get
Shit,
it
honestly, tough
removed,
FR.
and use a dialysis machine to filter his blood. Otherwise, if the waste stays in his body, then his body is gonna start rotting. Lol, I could got mad aura. Area. Anna. Yeah, toxic communities.
And let me just say,
I mean, like
our
there are
brain
so
be
many
bussin' low-key.
toxic communities online. It's like when I was younger, I was on
Too bad my stuff
4chan,
reeled
and
in.
4chan is like the worst thing ever, right? And now I realize how bad
Replace low-key
my time on
with MGF.
4chan was. But nowadays, with all these bad online communities, for example, if you start watching looks maxing videos, if you're a kid who watches looks maxing videos, then you can just very easily start falling into the looks maxing rabbit hole and get into the incel forums. And if you get into the incel forums when you are like below 18, then it's just over for you. Row bonus. Yeah, everything is sexual today. It is. I mean, even when I was a kid, it was pretty bad already, because back then there were just a lot of porn online. But I guess nowadays porn is even more prominent everywhere. Yeah, like nowadays porn, you just see like soft core porn kind of everywhere, even on YouTube. Got the Ohio Riz. I didn't know people still use Ohio. But yeah, I guess it already started when I was a kid with like porn online. But it just got worse.
They don't.
So yeah, clavicular is like one of these black pill white guys. And apparently recently he got mogged, and it's like a pretty big deal because there are a lot of people following him.
Shut the fuck up with your Gen
the
Z
whole
slang
thing about
before I pull
clavicular
out
is
my
just
American rights
it's just
and
very
send you to Germany.
It's just very weird. Yeah, that's the infertile guy, and the guy who's also taking math. But yeah, I'm glad I also realized just how bad the looks maxing community is. Just how all of these communities are bad. The black pill community is also bad. The incel community, 4chan, all of these are just terrible. Yeah. So don't ever go to these communities. Yeah, row bonus. People will see feet. That is true. But also people used to be a lot more prude. Like people used to show a lot less skin as well.
I cannot do this.
Like if you look back in history, you will see like bikinis, for example. Like people used to just wear normal clothes to the beach, and like swimsuits did not look like this before. Swimsuits were not this revealing before. So like things are getting more and more sexual as time goes on. Yeah, and also apparently it used to be that big boobs were taboo. Big boobs was considered taboo. And women wanted like small breasts. But nowadays, like big breasts, big dick, big muscles, just like everything is just getting more extreme. So yeah, the culture is just like shifting.
We are animals. We have sex. Thing where eventually turn out everything acceptable and considered normal.
So yeah. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like this whole prude thing, this whole thinking that sex is bad is pretty wrong because yeah, we are. I feel like having a sex drive is very normal and it's bad to demonize sex. So I approve this. I approve what we're experiencing today.
But to make everything
I feel like it's better to be more open about this than to be just feel embarrassed about it. I mean, row bonus, not really. I feel like I feel like especially in the West, we're still way too. We're still like way too like closed up about this.
If I told you that I had a girlfriend, would you believe me?
Like you got just like random people who look at an anime episode and who just call every character gooner bait. Well, like these people are just weird.
Thank God.
So there are still a lot of people who are not comfortable with this kind of stuff, even though it should be normal.
When I get one and tell you, it'll be funny.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to look up how to get the most out of a psychotherapist consultation. That would be something good to look up.
Hollow, I wouldn't believe you.
Well, I don't really see anything else to add. Maybe like a tail.
But
everything else is kind of too much. But I would just add the tail.
At least till I lose the weight.
But yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of it for this one. All right. Yeah. That's done. Not gonna draw the hands. Damn, just woke up. Good morning. Good morning, imp. Yeah, see ya. Hold on, I'm just gonna add some strands of hair here. Yeah. Good night. Gonna meet with the psychotherapist tomorrow. I will give you an update on how it went. So
stay
yeah.
American, stay single, get a Ford F-150.
Bye bye.
Anarica.
Nah, fuck America. I hope America gets destroyed. But yeah, bye bye.